Well, it's the most wonderful time of the year, except for some of us, it isn't. The stress of shopping, decorating, hosting holiday events has a growing number of people dreading the Christmas season. Well, here's medical reporter Lorie Johnson with tips on how to avoid holiday burnout.
Ideally, this time of year should increase our sense of peace and joy. For many, however, the opposite happens, leading to a feeling of being overwhelmed. The good news is it doesn't have to be that way.
I really think that people pleasers struggle the most during this time of year because they have so many things to be responsible for, so many people to try and make happy.
Those things can include decorating, shopping, cooking, entertaining, and more. Symptoms of holiday burnout include feeling emotionally numb and detached, trouble concentrating, and a frustration that holidays just aren't what they used to be.
We do more than we should be doing.
Christian counselor Deborah Fileta says while this busyness may be filled with good intentions, finding Christmas joy involves learning to say no.
I think this is one that we struggle with the most around the holidays because rather than looking at what God has called us to do, which is to savor this season of the birth of a Savior, we often get focused on the obligations around us.
Fileta says a key to enjoying this time of year means taking a cue from the Bible and being less of a Martha and more like Mary.
Martha was doing all the preparations. I think that's most of us during the holidays, preparing and running around, and our schedules are filled up. But Mary was the one that sat at the feet of Jesus, and Jesus said to her, "This is the good thing. You have chosen what is good. Only one thing is needed in this season, and that is savoring our relationship with Jesus."
The best way to do that, she says, is more one-on-one time with God, looking to Jesus as the example.
Jesus was really good at withdrawing, drawing a circle of protection around his energy levels and making sure to get away with the Father because he knew that in order for him to pour out, he had to be intentional about filling his soul with his relationship with the Father.
Fileta also recommends sticking with our divine example's habits and take time to rest.
He wasn't in a hurry. It wasn't a go, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle kind of life. He paced himself. The Bible talks about how he was wearied with his journey and he stopped to rest. Or one of my favorite passages in Mark where he stops to take a rest on the boat. Jesus took a nap.
Another move towards being more positive involves practicing gratitude.
How often do we stop and just give thanks? Call out the things that are in front of us, the gifts that God has given us today, to really enjoy the moment rather than be distracted in the moment. And I think that's a really important practice for us, especially around the holidays.
We can enhance those feelings by being mindful and concentrating on the blessings of right now.
Mindfulness just means being present in our mind, in our heart. And one activity that I suggest is just taking 5 minutes to sit somewhere. Could be outside, could even be inside, and engage each of your senses.
While making changes like this may not be easy or popular, it will be worth the effort and may increase your Christmas joy. These choices can also keep you healthier because less stress translates into a stronger immune system, which is a great return on your investment. Lorie Johnson, CBN News.
Well, I was just talking with someone this morning who said, I'm struggling just to decorate my tree, and the only reason they did it was for the grandkids. And you know, keep in mind the reason for the season and let that relieve the stress. This is supposed to be joy to the world, peace on earth, goodwill to all people. Let's have that instead of trying to outdo every season and trying to keep up with some kind of illusion. Make sure you focus in on family and the real meaning of Christmas. If you do, I think you'll